you showed some really nice concepts around the dynamic forms and the guided experience. Can we spend a little bit more time on that? Because these may be new concepts to people. They may not have worked with a form builder before. Any tips or tricks or just overall kind of ways to think about, the kind of things you can do to improve member experience through, dynamic forms?
Dynamic forms offer a ton of different benefits when it comes to collecting member information. And honestly, even though I've done a lot of work with FormStack, I still feel like there's just so much that I haven't even touched yet. So really, we're just scratching the surface here. Some big advantages is the customizable side of things. You have a wide variety of field types that, like you'd mentioned, it is a drag and drop solution. So you're just dragging those fields into place, and then you can set things from there. The field options include like short text, long text. You can set like minimums. So if you're getting long text, maybe you require 15 characters kind of thing. There's radio buttons, drop downs, check boxes. There's even signature fields, which we use a lot, and then text blocks. We also can control the visibility and requirements for each field, which gives us a lot of flexibility in how we build out that experience. A major selling point for us was, like I said, the pre-fill functionality. Anytime we can simplify a task for our members, we're absolutely going to take that opportunity. Another big win is the conditional logic. This one's a little bit more complicated, or it can be easy depending on how deep you want to get into it. But this lets us tailor the form in real time based off of that member's response, like you saw. So instead of showing every single question, we're only showing what's relevant to that situation. And that only improves the member experience. We've also really benefited from FormStack's integration capabilities. It connects with a ton of other platforms. We're talking Salesforce, Google Docs, email. On our end, we really integrate with FormStack's other solution, FormStack Documents, which automatically generates a document from all of the form responses and archives them into our imaging system. Kind of brings me to my last real big benefit, which is automated delivery. Using FormStack's delivery feature through FormStack, we can send those generated documents wherever they need to go, whether that's email or to an SFTP site like we do. There's also CRM integration or even e-sign tools like DocuSign or Adobe Sign. It all happens automatically, which saves our team a lot of time and keeps everything moving pretty smoothly. Advice would be lean into the automation and logic early, because it does take a little bit of time to learn and set up, but the payoff in member satisfaction and operational efficiency is just absolutely worth it.
You went through so much great stuff there. I'm even going to take a minute to just emphasize a couple of key things that they could be underrated, like capabilities, let's call them. But from that digital form that Chrishtianna showed, you can output, a dynamic document. So PDF outputs. Now that could be used to deliver a PDF back to a member. That could be used for integration purposes, to have a document, saved and delivered somewhere. It can be routed for signature. FormStack, another underrated capability, a completely standalone digital signature product. Frankly, if you're spending money with a DocuSign or an Adobe Sign, a great consolidation opportunity. We'd like to provide you a more consistent set of suite of tools that all works together, all works with Candescent digital banking.